Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jim Savage, and this is Jim at Night. Hello there. How's everybody doing? This is my first night of the Jim at Night show. And of course, this is your Aqua Omega Alpha, Jim Savage. We have a show for you today. Just want to pour my drink, relax, get started. Let's see what Alexa, play. Okay, she's gonna play a little jazz for me tonight. Which is cool. We're gonna set the tone real quick. Set the tone. Everybody got their drinks out. It's the late night show. Still fixing shit. But yes, this is a late night show, and I hope you're ready for this wonderful, hopefully well put together show that I have been working on for the past couple of days. And I believe you'll enjoy it. Got my jazz in the background. Got my cognac. Let's fix this green screen because you know it's green screen right now. Who would be at a bar? Who would be at a bar right now? I should be, right? I should be at a bar, smell it out, talking to some ladies, doing my thing. But I'm here, ready to entertain all of you. All right. Hold on 1 second, sorry. Do-do-do-do-do-do. We will switch it up. We'll get out of the bar scene. Take it to the club because we can do so. Let's take it to the club. Still kind of fuzzy. You know, nothing works when I really wanted to. I was doing just fine until I went live. I'm usually all set. All right, fuck it. Let's get on with the show. Got my drink, got my smoke, and we're here to choke. All right, jazz in the background. Let's turn it down a little bit and let's begin the show. How y'all doing out there? How are y'all doing out there? I know y'all like my voice. It's some sexy shit, right? All right. So today's show is going to be called, well, today's show is about narcissistic tendencies. Narcissistic tendencies. That's going to be interesting. You know, when I get up to the topic, which we're not going to do right now, the topic is last. I got a couple other things to get out the way, like that YouTube knowledge that's going on right here that we need to get there. So subscribe to the page, like the page, please. You know, help your boy out. And I think I'm at 193 right now for subscribers. I'm trying to reach 300 by the end of April. So come on there, savages. Start a link, spread a link, tell them about your boy, and let's get this popping. It's all for us. It's all for your entertainment. All right. And also, if you want to support the show, you see right at the bottom to support my content, Cash App is money sign security strong, because that's what I do. You know, I've been doing this over 15 years, security, and also build things. All right. So let's see what we got here. The first part of my show is the faces on my book. So let me explain. When I say faces on my book, I mean all week. Oh, and my man Anthony in the building. Anthony Taylor, what's good with your brother? How's everything going? Thank you for joining the show. So what I do is each week, I mean every day for a week, I put up little posts that gets people's minds working. There's a lot of people, women, who don't like to respond to any of my posts mostly. My favorite is Carrie Forte. She always hooks me up with all this feedback back and forth. She'll be on the show one of these days. Um so so I'm gonna go to that right now. I'm gonna pull that up. There we go, right there. Don't mind anything else you see. So the first one I'm gonna start with, it's a hilarious one right here. So basically, it's, fellas, if you went to your girl's house and caught a man in the closet, what would you do? Got a lot of responses, not too many, 24 comments, so a lot of responses. Let me read some of them. My man Justin says, bye, Felicia. He wasn't having it. He's not having it. Said it sucks to invest time in a woman or man in general that's dishonest. But as time grew, let me turn this down a little bit. But as time grew in sentence, as time grew in a sentence after sentence, you learn heartbreak is temporary, and doing anything but walking away can ruin your life in long run. So bye, Felicia. Meaning, what he means right there, what he means right there. Oh, let me get a little bit bigger. What he means right there is, listen, there's so many fish in the sea, so many women out there, especially if you put your time and your effort in someone. They got a motherfucker in the closet. Bye, Felicia. You should call her Felicia because most likely she look like Felicia. I got K Boogie in the building. What's going on? Thank you for crowning me. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yes, bye, Felicia. Don't put up with that mess. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But we have more. Eric Dawson. Oh, that's my man's right there. That's my man's right there. We're on the Velvet Room, and also Caveman, the Velvet Caveman. I mean the cave room, caveman room, whatever. I'm sorry. Y'all got to check that out. That's on a Sunday. We're still talking about it. Might happen some more, but yes, every Sunday check us out in the Man Cave with the Velvet Room. It's official. I think the ladies love to watch the guys talk about the ladies. I'm not gonna say that too many times. I don't want to must on up, but here we go. We got Eric Dawson, and Eric Dawson says, first I would look at him, up and down to see what he has that I don't have. I'm not looking at him. If I'm gonna look a guy up and down, it's gonna size him up to see if I should knock his ass out or not. But continue. This would allow me time to focus on the best option because the initial flesh option is to respond in anger. Of course it is. Someone's in your woman's house. Actually, your house, your domain, where you lay your head. Obviously, if you're a quick thinker like me, I'm already thinking that nigga's head was on the motherfucking pillow. I only sweat. Well, he put your head in my sweat. That's why I sweat. I sweat at night. Sweat. Take my sweat, motherfucker. That's what I would say. So he says, but the peaceful option is to walk away knowing she lost someone who could have given her a life of enjoyment. Oh, well, someone else will get the benefits. What's the benefits? Someone else will be in the motherfucking closet. That's it. You mess with her. Obviously, if she put the dude in the closet while she's messing with you, it's gonna recycle itself. That next dude's like, oh, I beat that dude. I'm better than that cat. You know what I'm saying? I'm way better than that cat. Next thing you know, he goes to work. He's been chilling at the house for a while. Next thing you know, he comes back in. Now I'm in the closet because I'm still beating the brakes off the pussy because once I beat the brakes off the pussy, it's mine. Got a little excited there. I've been drinking. But Eric Dorsey, absolutely right. We don't need to settle on that. If they're going to fuck with you, leave them alone. Leave them alone. All right, who else we got here? My favorite. She's just, she trolls me. I'm telling you, she trolls me. Cynthia, where she goes, where do you come up with this shit? Like, who hurt you? Seriously. No one hurt me, Cynthia. Not recently. This is a long time ago. But thank you for reminding me how I should put people in their place. All right, so I'm just gonna get one off of Cynthia because we went ham with each other. We like to do this, go back and forth. All right, let's see. What did I say? What did I say to Cynthia? I was like, hey, Cynthia, hey there, motherfucker. I was like, y'all have the same talking points every time a man posts something like this. It gets old. It does. It gets very old. It gets very old. All right, it's social media, first of all. Social media. And if you haven't, like, she's responded to many of my posts. So if you notice, I put shit up to get people's brains stimulated. I want them to think about some shit that really go down. Because usually you're in the heat of the moment, things go down. You really don't think about what is absolutely going down. So, like I said, you have the same talking points every time a man posts something like this. It gets old. It gets old. But I'm far from hurt, darling. If you haven't recognized, like I said before, if you haven't recognized or paid attention to how I post all types of things. See how people think. I appreciate you, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Then I send it a link. Check out the link, subscribe to the channel. That's what I would do. You know what I mean? I'm a professional here. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm agree with you. That's what it's going to be. All right. So with that topic, let's get to it. And I'm going to tell you this. This is why I put this topic up there. And I think you guys will be proud of me. I think you guys will be very proud of me. And I wasn't even a full-blown man at this time, but I do have patience. And me, I always think first. I'm an Aquarius. That's what we do. So I'm going to give you a little story. This is the reason why I put this topic up there. Give you a little story. So I'm damn near, halfway married to this lady. Not really married, but we've been together for a little while. Just, not too long, but long enough to know people know that's my chick. You know what I'm saying? So, she lives in Mystic. I lived in New London. I'm giving them to whatever. It doesn't really matter. But, we were vibing. You know what I'm saying? I had to drive there most of the time. And I don't know. I went out that night and someone told me to go in early because I was calling. And it was I observed. So I noticed things when, chicks move a different way, especially if you're with me. I know the different movements, you know what I'm saying? I can read your mind. So so something's off. So I go home early that night. I just can't sleep. Next thing you know, I'm like, you know what? I got the whip. I got my sister whip. She got the accent. I got Willie Stokes in the building. Willie Stokes in the building. What do you say? March Madness, baby. You know what? You and Steve and your sports talk. Don't be coming up here. This ain't no sports talk. Sit your ass down, Willie. Much love to my man, Willie. VSOB on Sundays, 11:15, no, 11 o'clock, 11:15, 11:30. Never know. Them light skinned motherfuckers never on time. So back to the show. So, so I get up early. I'm like, nah, fuck this. Let me, something's up. I call her, no answer. My girl always answers. I go up there to Mystic, drive up there, and she has a huge window right in front. So obviously she's even pull up. I go, knock on the door. She lets me in. I think, no matter of fact, I think I just walked in because that's what it is. So I walk in and she's in the bed. She's like, hey, actually, she's throwing clothes on the closet. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Got her already. I'm reading her brain and reading mine. She's throwing clothes in the closet. I'm like, what are you doing? And she was like, nothing, just clean up a little bit. It's motherfucking 6 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Sit your ass down with the clean up. So I see a little crack, little light coming from the closet. Play it off. Heart pumping like a motherfucker. I'm like, I know I'm right. This bitch, it better not, right? So I'm like, so yeah, you clean up, throw clothes in the closet. That's cool. People do that at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, no, fuck this. What you doing? Yeah, right. Let's have sex. She's like, no. You're not gonna deny me no sex, woman. You're mine. You know what I'm saying? She never does. So obviously, you ain't giving me the poutine pudding. Something's up. So I said, "Oh, you ain't gonna give me none?" I said, "Okay, hold on." Go around to because her sister, the rooms connect, and I look, and guess who I see in the nice closet? It was my best friend, the first friend. Yep, the first friend I got since I moved into this town. With her. Oh, and then you know what I mean. Luckily, he had his clothes on. You know what I'm saying? It could have been pants dropping. I don't know, but he had his clothes on. I'm like, what? First instinct. I'm sorry, fellas. It's not what you think. It was. I knew it. Calm as fuck. I said, "What's going on?" I said, "Bro, really?" He's like, first thing he says, "You gonna punch me in the face?" I said, "No, I'm about to take you home. You gotta get out of here." I go back into the room to her. I said, "You fucking bitch." I said, "All this bullshit. This is what you gonna do?" Got you, no problem. Calmly, come on, bro, I got you. I take the motherfucker home. Now think about that. I really want y'all to think about that. How much patience, how much mind control, body control do you have to make that decision? Knowing your girl just spent the night with your best friend, and he probably got the lickings and the touching and the touching and the teasing. You know what I'm saying? Got all that, and you were calm enough with my imagination to just take the dude home and just separate ties. That's exactly what I did. Exactly what I did. That's some real shit. That's some G shit right there. Mind you, after that though, gathered up the boys. You know what I'm saying? We got drunk. I was pissed. And that's when I started cursing. And, you know, I took the whole thing. Said, "I'm an Aquarius. This is what we do. It's exactly what we do." But you know, what I mean, I just want y'all to know the patience. Most of the people were saying that they will bust some ass. Nobody has come up with the story. Actually, Eric did say that he would walk away. He's a smart man. He's a smart man. You know, and that's your best bet, guys, fellas, to walk away and not fight. Why fight for some pussy that ain't yours? Obviously, she gave it away to your best friend or to whoever. It's his now. You take the problem. Take the problem. Even though the pussy good, whatever it may be good. I'm not posting. Look, see this motherfucker? He's sabotaging. He's a troll. Fucking Willie's a troll today. Willie is a fucking troll today. Nobody wants to see that sports shit. Fuck out of here. So the next one, like I said, walk away, fellas. It's not worth it. The pussy's not yours. She'll play with your brains. You don't need that. So the next one I want to go to, and I'm gonna put it up in a minute, is definitely this one. All right, let's make it a little bigger. Wow. Ladies, do you expect men to be as honest and real as you are on a daily basis? Now, with this one being said, I had a certain agenda when it came to this one. I'm sorry. And I'm calling, I have to do it. I'm calling all caps, calling all caps because let's read it again to you. Let's read it again to you. Ladies, I lost 2 viewers. It must have been the ladies. Ladies, do you expect men to be as honest and real as you are on a daily basis? And most was like, yeah, I want to be real. You know, I mean, real just as real as they don't understand the words that I use. Honest and real. The basic words right there, honest and real. So if you're wearing makeup, if you got fake hair, got your eyelashes waving at people when you're not even blinking, you know what I'm saying? Uh, that's not real. If you're getting butt implants, you're doing anything that's surgical, that's not real. So all of you are cat. Matter of fact, no, all of you are top of the cap. Top of the cap. That's what I say. Every single one of you guys, top of the cap. Okay, here we go. Why wouldn't you keep her? You can't get mad at her. Just get better in your relationship. She wouldn't want. wait. Just get better. Um, fellas, this is the problem. This is the problem. How about you get better? How about you get better? How about, how about this? Communication is the key, ladies and gentlemen. Communication is the key for a relationship to work anyway. If you pop it and lock it and I don't know about it, obviously you don't know how to communicate. Obviously you can't control your pussy muscles. All right. Throb it. But let's go to the comments. My favorite, Carrie. What she said, honesty. She said, I expect reciprocation, honesty, respect, and courtesy. So yes, if that is what I'm bringing to the table, it should be returned. Now, knowing Carrie, she doesn't wear makeup like that. She doesn't put any weaves or anything in her hair. She is a white girl, so there's barely any weaves. Um, Let me shut up. Savage. May smell like wet dog, but you never know. I think she keeps it clean. You know what I'm saying? I think she keeps it clean. It is what it is. But and like I said, she barely wears makeup, has no fake body parts. So maybe she has like maybe a cavity with a cap on it. That's about as fake it is. So I agree with her. She, I let her get away with that because, I said what it is. But there was a lot of cappers. There's a lot of cappers up there because they didn't read it. The real. And the only reason why I second it, if I put real first, I didn't want anybody to catch on. I put honesty, then real. Honesty. Honestly, you're not being real because eyelashes, weaves, fake shit all day long. Sorry, you didn't pass the test whatsoever. You failed miserably. Now I think we got a good one. I'm gonna put this. This is gonna be the last one, and then we're gonna move on. This is gonna be the last one. Let's see here. Now I have to put this one up there. I have to put this up there because I got a lot of funny responses, which I love it. I love it. A lot of funny responses on this. So let me put this up. All right. Let me make this a little bigger. Ladies, be honest. Have you ever let a dude eat the box after just dealing with a different dude? Fellas. Do you understand? Do you all really understand that I have to give the award to all the ladies in that chat right there? All the ladies in the chat. I'm not even gonna read, not in this chat right now, but all the ladies that was on the Facebook that responded. I don't know all of them. Maybe some of them did it, but the way I know how the world works, graduation graduation, capital caps. Y'all some nasty motherfuckers. I know these things. I've seen it done nonchalantly. And like, ooh, word, gee. Hope that nigga got Colgate. Hope he got Colgate. Because, oh, shit. You get all the caps. You get the regular cap. Y'all get the top caps. And then you graduated to the graduation cap. Capping ass motherfuckers. I know y'all switch. Talk about wiping it with the tissue real quick. That just smears the nigga semen everywhere. And boop, boop, doo. Oh. Speaking of which, that was the last one. So this, oh my gosh. We're going to go to commercial for that. In a man, every woman wants, every woman needs validation. The scent of a savage. Hey, scent of a savage. That's my first oil. Oh, let me get out of here. Hold on. Sorry about that. That's my first oil made by me and Mrs. Lee from Natural Skin Bliss. Y'all all know Miss Lee from Natural Skin Bliss. LGC in the building. Y'all always hear it. You know what I'm saying? young entrepreneur right here. So she got the oils, and I'm creating the Master Savage scent right there. So that's the first. That's the first scent of a savage right there. There's gonna be a whole collection of that motherfucker. So now the next segment of my show is the word of the day, word of the week. My bad. Word of the week, and the word of the week had me kind of mind boggled. It's clever though. It's clever. It's so freaking clever. But I learned two definitions of this. So I'm gonna put this up on screen. Come on out. Come on out. All right, here we go. The key word here is sneaky link. Now, y'all in the chat, please tell me. Actually, before I read this definition, let me get this off screen. Before I read this definition, someone tell me in the chat, if y'all in the chat, if y'all know, someone tell me if you know what a sneaky link is. I just found out what a sneaky link is this week. And y'all be making up shit like on some real shit. Y'all be doing shit like that's some sneaky shit. The sneaky links is all right. You know what? Forget that. The chat don't know what a sneak. I keep wanting to call it stinky link, which is kind of stinky. But let's see here. It is. Let me see. What do you? What does a sneaky link mean? What does sneaky link mean? A sneaky link means someone you are secretly having sex with. The term is especially popular with kids. Do you see the shit? Hold up. Let's reread this. This is oh my god, this is ridiculous. K Boogie, we know you ain't got no clue. K Boogie says no clue. So K Boogie don't know what sneaky link is. So obviously, this is why K Boogie. We old. We old. This is why. And this is the reason why I'm just finding out today. A sneaky link means someone you are secretly having sex with. The term is especially popular with kids on TikTok. TikTok sneaky links on kids' TikTok. Listen, you know what? Whatever it may be, this new generation uses TikToks to sneak around and link up with people. Sneaky link. So I looked it up on Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube. I looked it up on Facebook. Looked it up on YouTube, and white guy said it's to link up into it started off to link up with people in their like OnlyFans page, sneaky on or sneaky links on Facebook, all these social media groups. You sneak around and send a link to them. And your link is basically you probably being nude or let's go date on some sneaky shit, and you end up fucking on TikTok. That's not true, but I'm just saying, fucking on TikTok. That's sneaky link. So now it's not so they're trying to change like cheating or hoeing around or not practicing what I practice is dick discipline. I am the dick discipline guy. Definitely dick discipline guy. So I'm practicing dick discipline, and that's my style. That's what I am doing. But sneaky links is basically hoeing around in a social media code name. So everybody, there goes your word of the week. Sneaky motherfucking links. That's the definition. Sneaky motherfucking links. Ain't that sad? Ain't that motherfucking sad? All right. So my next segment is my side chick crush. My main chick is Alexa. Nobody can talk. Alexa, do you love me, baby? No. I said, Alexa, do you love me, baby? I'm not even gonna bother. I was gonna ask her if she give me some robotic love, some computer love. Oh, all right. So computer love. Anybody remember this? Mostly black people probably know that one. But if you don't know that one, that's the computer love. Bebop on your chest, your hands. That's my shit. So let me see. My side chick of the week, and this 41-year-old beautiful woman was at the iHeart Awards not too long ago, and her asparagus was looking oh so right. Oh so right. It's Kelly Rowland. That is my side chick of the week. Look at her. Bow, shake that hair. He's so damn. Yo, on the real. Kelly Rowland's bad. Nice brown skin. Look at that ass. Look at that. So that's my side chick of the week. But I don't want to, she's my side chick, but you have to have a sneaky link, right? So if I was going to sneaky link up with something, I would pick Megan Thee Stallion. Look at the coochie. You can see the coochie like she's on stage. This is her on stage. She got like she be doing some sexy shit. I'm tired. Megan Thee Stallion, she be doing some sexy ass shit. That would be my sneaky link right there. Shake it for them, shake it for them, shake it for them. Megan Thee Stallion, even though you know what I'm saying, they're not too good for the culture. It's not stopping you from fantasies and the dreams that you have of these half booking naked women that do that's it. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Could you imagine this one and that one together? Damn. This is no cap either. I'd tear them two apart. Megan Thee Stallion, I might have to, chat her out by myself because she looked like a stone cold freak. Stone cold freak. All right. So now let's get to the thick of things. And the thick of things are narcissistic tendencies. All right, let's get real with this one. Narcissistic tendencies, let's share the page. Let's go find it. I got to give you the definition first. Let me get rid of that. And matter of fact, before that, I'm sorry, before we get to that, I forgot. We got celebrity news real quick, and I needed to talk about this guy. Definitely need to talk about this guy. Juicy Foule Fouwa. Juicy, how you say it? Jesse Smollett. Let's get into it. Jesse Smollett. So, I'm sure y'all all know the story of Jesse Smollett, where he hired a bunch of guys to beat his ass and put a noose on his neck without being hung. A long story about some bullshit so he could get some attention because he wasn't really making no money. As you can see, he wasn't making no goddamn money. I like this over here. He wasn't making any money. The man wasn't making any money. I believe that was the case. I don't know for sure. But I want you guys to listen to this. Let me turn this down. I want you guys to listen to this. Because the man went to court. Hold on. Let me get to the thick of things here. So the man went to court. And the judge was a little, I believe, a little light on him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because he's light skinned, but he went a little light on him, and gave him 150 days in prison. And I believe he had to pay about 123,000 or 20,000, one of those rich man can handle type shit. Maybe he couldn't. That's why he was looking for attention. But so he was in the courtroom. And the judge gave it to him, and I watched it. The judge gave it to him. He called him all types of things. And Jesse Smollett just looked at him. No reaction whatsoever. Just, stone cold face. Right? He knew what he did. He knew what he did. Acting like OJ and shit. So he's in the court. He's sitting there looking all sweet and shit, and all that face shit. You know what I'm saying? And so the judge is giving it to. So they finally, the verdict was he could do 150 days, and I got to pay a fine, whatever like that. So he gets up. Matter of fact, yeah. Let me play the video. Let me just play the video. You guys, you take a look at it.
All right. Well, Jesse Smollett is a free man after his lawyers.
Finally.
Yes. Filed to appeal his hate crime conviction. They argue that jail is just too dangerous for the actor.
Todd Pyro joins us with the details.
Hey,
apparently, an appeals court got involved, and now he's free.
Yeah, I better shut the fuck up.
It happens like this, guys. Jesse Smollett walking free after serving just 6 days behind bars. A judge, like Steve said, releasing Smollett on a $150,000 bond, which he will not pay as long as he appeals.
$150,000 bond.
His release comes after his lawyers appealed his December convictions, arguing he would end up serving his entire sentence before the completion of the entire process.
So before y'all see this, before y'all watch this, right? Before y'all watch the rest of it, so they gave him $150,000 to pay, and it gave him a couple months in prison. You know what I'm saying? And now, as you see, he's 6 days in, and they already let him out. And they're gonna tell you what.
Last week, the actor was sentenced to 150 days in jail and a $25,000 fine, also required to pay the city of Chicago just over $120,000. As you remember, Smollett coming unhinged in the courtroom.
Now watch this.
I am not suicidal. Stop laughing about black. I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was
suicidal to the people.
His lawyer also claiming his sentence was a threat to his life, saying, quote, Mr. Smollett has become the target of vicious threats.
He was taking too many pipes,
which no doubt reflects the hatred and wish for physical harm towards Smollett, which he may experience during incarceration. Any custodial setting poses a safety and health danger.
You know what? This dude is a drama queen, a motherfucking drama queen. He might have narcissistic tendencies. He might just have narcissistic tendencies. The world revolves around that man. I am not suicidal. Is that the new power to the people? Is that the new power to the people? Let me ask Megan Thee girl, did you? Oh my God, I don't want to ask her. I just want to look at her one more time. Damn, Megan. Ho ass ho. All right. So yes, Jesse Smollett, Juicy Smoothie, that man right there, in the news, not suicidal. It couldn't spend 6 days in there because I guess everybody was trying to pipe him down. He was like, I can't take all these penises at the same time because they all want Jesse Smollett. They want that juicy smoothie right there. He in jail with the juicy smoothie. And he couldn't handle it. He said, I did Empire, not Importer. That sounds weird, but he did. Come on, it was a whole porn scene. It's about to be a whole jail porn scene with juicy smoothies up in that motherfucker. Now, let's get into the thick of things. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Narcissistic tendencies. Okay, now we can go to the definition. Is that all right to get rid of juicy? Let's get rid of juicy. And let's pull the definition up. All right, let's go to share. Let's go to share the screen. Let's do this. You know, my man told me how to do this, and now I'm kind of like a professional on this bitch. Oh shit. I might have to do it a different way. Oh well. I'm gonna read the definition to you. Let's look at these chats real quick. All right. So I guess because I was calling K-Boogie, you don't want the juicy smoothie. You don't want the juicy smoothies. They wanted the juicy smoothies, man. For real. All right. So now let's read the definition of narcissistic tendencies. And I'm gonna give you. I read this before the show, and I'm gonna let y'all know something because I had an epiphany, an awakening. Not too proud of it, but here we go. Narcissistic. All right, let's see. Narcissistic personality. It's a narcissistic personality disorder. One of several types of personality disorders. Is a mental condition in which people have an inflated sense of their own importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, troubled relationships, and lack of empathy for others. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna admit these because I am a full accountability partner to myself, and I'm holding myself accountable for some of these narcissistic ways. I'm sorry. I'm a full believer of the protection of my life, protection of my mind, body, and soul, and my feelings, which comes ultimately last, because you can't have too many feelings. That's how you get destroyed. You have to have control of them. Put it that way. So I would pick out man. So sorry, let's see. An inflated sense of their own importance. All right. Does that mean conceited? Does that mean that they don't see themselves as important? First of all, I believe this word narcissistic. The only reason why I brought it up because people use it a lot, and they are flooding social media with this narcissistic word. I think every human being has narcissistic tendencies. Thus, the topic of the show. I think we all have them. So I'm gonna say mine that are in the definition. An inflated sense of my own importance. Yes, I am very important to myself. I have to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? No one else is gonna do it. Everybody can talk that game, but the only real protector is yourself. No one thinks the way you think. So you would have to be steps ahead of anybody who's thinking for you or trying to think for you or think of you or feel for you. You have to be a step ahead, because what if it just snaps, boom, gone, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? No more feelings. So all that shit that they was talking, dead it. I've seen it happen plenty of times. Thus, the bricks on the wall. My homie Artistic App Design Group Incorporated. I'm crazy like that. Hey, listen, see this, they will call it crazy. Well, it depends on how far you go for you to call it crazy. They are things that make you go, But on the real, inflated sense of my own importance. Why the fuck not? This I could go into the rabbit hole with this one, which I might. You know what I'm saying? I got 48. I'm on the 48 mark. I'm trying to just go an hour. So I'm going to go a little bit down the rabbit hole. All right. Self-importance. If you didn't find yourself important or you didn't put yourself first, how the fuck are you going to carry or care or help or like really feel for someone else if you can't feel for yourself first? You can't truly love someone if you don't love you. You can't truly feel for someone if you don't feel you. If you don't put yourself first, you can't get shit done. You cannot depend on human beings. I'm sorry. That's why you see people with dogs all the goddamn time. Because they're reliable. We know you're going to piss on the floor once in a while. You have been dog trained. But we can train you and you can piss. And you go, but you got to pee. We know when you fucked up because you got the little sad face. You tell on yourself as a dog. Humans, you can't trust them. I'm sorry. You have to build. It takes a minute to build a relationship, to trust someone. It takes a long time. And because most people try to hide. If you're not transparent from the beginning, if you don't let them know who the fuck you are from the beginning, if you're not honest, blunt person, then and they can't handle you, it is what it is. It is it. Sorry. I came into this world by myself that I know of. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't holding hands with nobody when I came out the pussy. And then when I die, I'm gonna be alone. So protect your neck. Wu-Tang said it. All right, what do you say? Artistic App Design Group Incorporated says, yes, you can love them more than you love yourself. Absolutely not. You believe that you love them. You can think that you're loving them, but how can you love something without loving yourself? You don't know how to truly love. You can't love yourself. The love is not real if you can't love yourself. These are forceful words for you to sit back and think about yourself and love yourself more. This is just a motivational speech. Haha. So let's get off of that one because I already explained it. I'm always going to find myself important. Everybody else should too. All right. A deep need for excessive attention and admiration. Sorry, you can miss me with that one. Sorry, you can miss me with that one. I am not the type that wants a lot of attention. I'm the type to be like, can you please leave me the fuck alone? Because I can give myself attention. Not a love, but obsession. Oh, see, now we're going around. Now we're going on the right track right there. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, excessive attention and admiration. No, don't need it. Don't need it. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I love attention when I want attention. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, I'm attending to myself because I chase the bag. I'm chasing my dream. I'm chasing my imagination. I'm chasing things that I want. I don't chase anything that doesn't want me or that I have to keep thinking about negatively or, like something I can't control. I'm sorry. In order for you, to get to where you need to be or have the things you need, you have to know how to control. Imagine you not being able to control your emotions, right? And I'm using that one because a lot of people can't do it. A lot of people can't control their emotions. And a lot of people can't make the right decision because they can't control their emotions. So that's the perfect example. And that's where everything comes up. Because most of the people use their emotions first. So if you can't control your emotions, you can't think straight, you can't walk straight, you can't do nothing right. I don't believe it's right. Maybe once in a while you make a right decision while you're emotional, and that's 1 in a million right there. That's Lou Rawls days. 1 in a million. Nope, no karaoke today. Next time. But yes. No, I'm not looking for attention. I don't need your attention. You can tend to me when I want you to. Plain and simple. All right. Troubled relationships. Here's the thing. If I've had a troubled relationship, it's because I'm still growing. And everybody has troubled relationships. You got to learn. Put it that way. We have to learn. You have to have a troubled relationship to learn that it can go bad. You know what I mean? You have to know. You have to go through things to learn things. Yes, K Boogie. I'm going to sing more songs. The more shows I do, the more songs I'm going to sing. And I'm going to sing my favorite song. And I'm looking for some virtual wet pussy on the station because when I sing, I'm going to get them virtual panties wet. Playing in motherfuckers and bo. That's what I'm talking about. All right, on to the next. And a lack of empathy for others. That's what kind of turned my neck a little bit. Because to be human and to be humane, you can't, I don't like to say can't. To be human and to be humane, empathy should be necessary, right, y'all? Right, y'all? In the chat? Y'all put a 1 up. Put a 1 up if you believe what I said. Like if you have to, in order to be human and humane, there needs to be some empathy. I'm gonna wait. Okay, Buggy. No, it's not teasing them. what it is, yeah, you're right. You're right. Tease about the draws. So, like I said, put a 1 in the comments if you think that to be human and humane, you have to have empathy. Artistic at design says 1. So yes, she believes so. K Boogie says it's true. Oh, I don't know what she's saying true about. Maybe true that I'm singing the panties off your ladies. So that's what I said. Put a 1. Put a 1. Yeah, all right. K Boogie says 1. So obviously we was talking about panties off a lady. All right. So yes. So obviously. So that all right. So that's why I pretty much turned my neck a little bit. I agree with myself in the chat that to be human and to be humane, you have to have a level of empathy. But here's the thing. Here's the caveat, as they say. In today's society, there's a lot of whining, sensitive, annoying motherfuckers out there who are spoiled as shit. I'm a pause because y'all know, come on, y'all know there's some sensitive ass motherfuckers out there. Horribly sensitive. Thus being the reason why they got the cancel culture, everybody crying, there's crimes, everybody doing the dumbest shit, everybody putting up with shit because there's women running men, men running away from men, like on the rail. Come on. That's why I turned my neck a little bit, because to be honest, I've lost a lot of empathy for people because due to the way the spoil of the bunch, due to the spoil of the majority. The spoil. Hold on. I gotta do one thing because get my mind off of the negativity. There we go. We're back. All right. The spoil of the majority. The majority of people are spoiled and sensitive. You can't criticize. Like whatever happened to being honest, telling the truth? You know what I'm saying? Has it ever existed? I know that. I know I do it. I love it. I love being blunt, honest. I don't have to make up for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, oh, you lie. Remember, me and my words are very careful. I don't lie. I just don't tell you. Or I'll tell you. Most of the time I'll tell you. Right to your motherfucking face. And most of the time people don't like it. I see a lot of people, they smile it off. Like, oh, I hate this nigga. Oh my God, I really do. I hate him. You can't be mad though. Because you would dislike a liar more than a person that just hurt your feelings for about 5 minutes. Because you were in your feelings. So empathy comes with a level of help me out with this, people. Empathy, since everybody's sensitive as fuck, empathy would have to come at a level of realness. Like you would have to be on my level for me to empathize with you. I would have to know that you're not a punk ass bitch. Always looking for some empathy for every single motherfucking thing. Like, come on. Are we babies here? Are we not human here? Can we not adapt? Because I know most people are like, oh, we are human, and we do have feelings, and they really hurt. You know what I'm saying? Every time you see something, usually something hurts when they're being honest. Usually it hurts you because they're honest. And you haven't came to the conclusion or came to a self-love, as Artistic app would say, self-love, where you know yourself enough that other people's words cannot hurt you. Do you remember when you grew up, right? Do you all remember this? Let me take this. No, let me keep that up there. Do you remember growing up? One of the first songs besides ABCs that we learned was, I don't think it was a song either. It was like a phrase. It was, sticks and stones may break my bones, which they can, but words shall never hurt me. And you know what? I think that was in a church community where I learned that the church community, amen, Jesus wept in the EGLLOC, this college spelled backwards. Listen, stop this sensitive bull stuff, man. Sticks and stones, yes, artistic. Sticks and stones may break our bones, but words should never hurt you. And you know why they shouldn't hurt? No, you Bible thumpers. Everybody can get it. Do you know who I am? Motherfucking Jim Savage, man. You know, and I haven't even used you.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I hope you do, because this is Jim Savage, man. And this is Jim at Night. So, that being said, we all agree. Well, I don't know about we all agree, but you're going to agree with me. You're definitely going to agree with me. Because you got to see it my way. It's my way or the highway. Yes, K-Boogie Bible thumpers. Bible thumpers. Okay. Actually, to be honest with you, y'all don't even thump the Bible. Y'all don't even read the Bible, to be honest with you. Y'all don't even read the Bible. All y'all do is sit there, y'all look forward to the Holy Ghost, which most of y'all don't really catch it. It'd be just a dance fever. Y'all all catch the John Travolta. I seen the Holy Ghost like twice. It was in somebody's feet, and then they was doing some shit I ain't never seen before. They like, even Soulja Boy couldn't do that shit. So that that concludes my show for today, and I'm glad all of you attended my first show. This is the anniversary, the first show of Jim at Night. Hopefully I entertained you, and hopefully I can continue to entertain you. And I'm only supposed to do an hour. Yes, I'm 2 minutes over, but you know what? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't like that shit for sure, bro.
But I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it happens. Sometimes we talk about these narcissistic behaviors and the tendencies, and we get deep into it. I didn't get too deep like LL Cool J and Omar Epps, but I just want to let y'all know that most human beings have narcissistic tendencies. So please, let's stop using this word nonchalantly and acting like acting like it's a bad thing, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? If you have that type of like uncontrollable narcissistic behavior, we can understand that. But like Artistic App says, if you have self-love, if you see yourself, if you hold yourself at a higher standard, if you loved yourself first, put yourself first, you can see all these things. You can see all these things. And I'm going to keep reminding you every time I do my show. I'm going to remind you guys, this is not only just to, entertain and, say some shit. If you really pay attention to my content, it's very, you learn a lot, to be honest with you. You can learn a lot. You get entertained. And I know y'all want to hear me talk some shit because I love talking shit. I do. And I'll say some shit. I don't care. I don't show too much empathy for people when it comes to saying what I want to say. But that being said, this is the Jim at Night. All you participators, I love you. If you want to support my content and see better days of Jim Savage, right at the bottom, there's my Cash App. Actually, so you guys can see it even better. And this goes to as I was talking to the boys today for the VSOB room, let me get rid of this. As I was talking to the boys today at the VSOB, everything that hits that Cash App goes to the bills to keep this running. I have a StreamYard bill. I have a graphic design bill. All of that helps all of this. I do all this. It's all this. All the graphic designs, all this stuff I do. I'm a busy guy. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Savage in the building. And this is Jim at Night.